Hello everybody. Had to change it up because someone said I kept saying the same shit every time, so I want to change it up a little bit. So this video is going to put a lot of stuff out there, okay? So I'm officially out of the storage units. I got the locks in my truck. I got everything cleaned out. What I'm about to show you behind me is the van is still loaded down with some stuff, not a whole bunch, but a decent amount. And Chaos is loaded down with all the cardboard and a lot of little bits and bobs that go to the shelving, okay? So, but I want to show you what's going on, what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of days, and how this whole new business is about to get started, okay? So, this is what my warehouse looks like right now. It is beyond full. I can barely walk in here. Oh, this is the new lawnmower. I thought it was a TB110. Turns out it's a TB160 with the Honda. Good deal, good deal. I got it for $100. So this is all the stuff out of the storage units that I was paying, 3 months ago, I was paying $700 a month for 5 units, roughly. And as of next month, I pay zero. So next month, I'm saving $700 a month by me moving all this stuff in here. Now, does that help me out? Well, financially, yes. Mentally, I'm not sure yet. So, pretty much, this is all the stuff that I'm going to be going through and either throwing away or taking it out to the flea market or selling it online. So, but this is a lot of stuff. I mean, I got a little path here just to get my radio, so when I am here working, I can listen to something. But there's more than what one person should be allowed. Now, all that being said, I got done early. I was supposed to be out hopefully by September 5th, and I'm out today, so that gives me a few days. So this is my plan. I am not going to touch anything in here until September 3rd. And I'll tell you why. I'm walking all the way to the back so you can see everything. So, my main goal right now is I have the second house, aka the studio, aka my mom's house that I inherited. So, that has also been a place of storage for me while I'm trying to figure things out and trying to get to a point that I can retire, which is becoming very, very close. And that's where I will be running the second business out of once I close down my door shop for good. Now, over the next couple days, pretty much, was it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I got a bunch of medical stuff I got to deal with, but I will be there sometime. And then maybe Saturday and Sunday as well. I'm going to, well, and Monday, I forgot Monday's a holiday, but yeah, I'll be there. So I'm going to be working on getting that place completely organized, and if I can utilize any of the shelving there, that will help out, because I'm opening up a 2 online resale businesses in that house that I'm actually renting to myself, and then I'm going to take the money and give it to my repair company to go and repair the house. So it's going to be an interesting little thing. And yes, I already checked with the IRS. That's legal. I just got to keep the paperwork right. So what I'm going to be doing is just getting that place organized. And if I can set up some of the shelving that I took out of the storage units, if I can set it up over there, I'm going to do it. If not, then I'm not. So, but my goal over the next, till Monday, is get that place as clean as it possibly can be. You know, I posted a while back the 330 boxes of retirement. Well, that's kind of what it is. Except now we're at 380 boxes of retirement, because I found another, I think, 40 to 50 totes that I'm going to be moving over to the cardboard boxes. So, yeah. Now, on September 2nd, I am going downtown. I got to pay property taxes. I got to make sure a bunch of stuff is, you know, legit, and I'm going to make sure that my contractor's license is still good. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff on the 2nd, but I figured, you know what, I'm going to drive a small vehicle. I'm going to rent one of them little scooters or take my scooter, I don't know. And I'm going to go and I'm going to just spend a whole day downtown and get the new business. You know, I had it started, but there's some issues, there's some paperwork glitches. So I'm just going to get all that done on the 2nd. And then September 3rd, my Labor Day begins here, to where all I'm doing is going through all the stuff that's in here. And yes, there's more. So on the 3rd, the first thing I'm going to do is come in here, and I would probably be moving this stuff and putting up the shelving here just so I can get more space. But a lot of this stuff is going to be listed. Some of it's going straight on the line. Some of it's going to be packed up and put in the van to go to the garage sale, or to the flea market, excuse me. So, but yeah, it's a hell of a journey. Now my plan is to be out of here in December, but my lease doesn't come up until April. So that gives me a few months. Now, if I get everything emptied by December, I'm going to have a lot of fun in an empty warehouse for the next few months, and I'm going to do some really stupid stuff. Let's say for content purposes, but, you know, now there is one scenario where I keep this place, which I don't really want to, but there is a scenario where I will keep the warehouse. So for the next 3 months, not including the doors that I've already sold and the jobs that are already sold that I'm going to be collecting money on, that is not included. But for September, October, November, if I can clear $5,000 a month without having any doors sold to go into that money, but just all the flea market stuff and stuff that's on Marketplace, then I will keep this place. Okay, but that's the only way, because I ran the numbers on it. And the rent is $1,500 a month, which for this warehouse is not bad. In fact, I'm torn a little bit on the inside, because I will never be able to find a place like this in this kind of location, standalone building, for $1,500 a month. It's not going to happen. So once I get rid of this, then there will never be another store, another warehouse, or nothing, unless I buy one with cash. You know, I don't see it happening. So it's something that I really have to think about, but I have to have the numbers make it worthwhile, because just between now and April is $12,000 in rent. Okay, so when you think about it like that, you're like, shit, that's half a year, or 8 months, $12,000, that's a lot of damn money. But in the grand scheme of things, I know 100 businesses right now would say, we'll take it for $1,500. So, you know, but I got to make sure that what I'm doing here is going to be worth doing here, because I can also do this free of rent, but not be able to be set up as nice as I am here. Well, not right now, but you'll see in about a month how nice everything's going to be, which you've seen at times. This place can be nice, but, you know, obviously I just don't like nice things. So, but if I can make $5,000 a month for the next 3 months, then I will consider, not set in stone, but I will consider keeping this place, because me installing 2 doors a month covers the rent here. But I don't want to install 2 doors a month just to have a storage place. I need to be making money here. So I'm also going to be, once I get the business finalized, which I got to do a couple of things. Like I said, I'm reusing a name that I used to have a long time ago, and because of that, it's become a little bit of a pain in the ass, because I'm trying to restart a business I closed 4 years ago. So, and I like the name, and I'm trying to, you know, I already got the email, I already got all the stuff that goes to it. So if I can keep it, great. If not, then I'll just come up with another name. But that's the reason everything's been slowed down, because the city's giving me a lot of shit, and they say I owe money, and I'm like, well, no, because the business has been closed for 4 years, not open, and they're wanting me to pay the past 4 years. And I'm like, no. So I'm trying to explain to them. So I'm going to go down and explain it one more time. If no, then I'm going to say, okay, let's start a new business. So, but anyways, that's kind of where I'm at. I wanted to show you guys everything that I'm working with here. Okay, I mean, this is every single tote for the most part. There's a couple of empty ones. You know, like that little black one there that has lids in it. That one's empty, but it still has lids in it. But there's almost every tote in here is full of merchandise. Whether it be $20 worth of merchandise or 200, I have no idea, but it's full of merchandise. You know, some of it's going to be stuff that's going to be going to my house, which my house has been worked on low-key behind the scenes. But, you know, there's a lot of moving parts beyond what you guys have been seeing over the past month or so that I've been trying to move out of them storage units. But that part is over with. No more storage units. There is an auction on the 20th. I have no interest right now to go to it. But I'm probably not going to go to it because you know, unless a miracle happens and a lot of this stuff disappears real quickly, which I don't see that happening. So, my hope is that by October, I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch, which is also is Hippie Capitalist, the same thing, same logo as YouTube. I have a thing on Twitch which I haven't used in a while. But I'm going to get that going back up, and I'm going to be doing a lot more content, and I'm going to be doing, you know, where I'm actually listing everything online, showing you guys how it's done. You know, and maybe you'll see stuff that you want to buy, and you'll buy it as soon as I list it, you know. Everything I list is going to be free shipping. Everything I'm doing is going to be buy it now. I'm not going to do any auctions. I'm going to put a fair price on it. I'm going to get the cheapest shipping I can find. I'm going to be experimenting with different shipping companies. So I'm going to be learning as you guys are going to be learning. And if I make the mistakes, I'm going to make them for you so you don't make the mistakes. Because that's what this is about. My life is a testing ground so I can show everybody else how not to mess up. So, and hopefully if I'm live streaming, you guys will be like, hey, well, what do you think about this? And I will tell you. You may not like my answer, but I will tell you what I think about any subject at any time. Or I might say, I don't know shit about that. Have a great day. So, but yeah, if I was to ballpark right now how much stuff I have, and let's say half of realistic retail price. I mean, if something's worth 200, I'm going to list it for 100. No joke. I think I'm around probably $350,000 to $400,000 in merchandise. That being said, some of it is going to take years to sell. Okay, there's items that I'm going to put online. I'm going to put it, buy it now, free shipping, and it may not sell for 2 or 3 years. So that's something that I fully expect. I also expect that 20% of everything I ship is going to somehow be screwed up by some government agency or some asshole at the other end. Excuse my language. But I'm expecting that. But I'm going to, you know, hopefully be able to sell things that I would not be able to sell person to person by selling it online. And that's my hope, is my retirement, is to be able to list things, sell them for a very fair price, free shipping, and have people, you know, hopefully buy multiple items. I keep walking around just to continually show you how much that I have to deal with. So, I don't know if I'm going to make a video in the studio. I might. It just depends on how far I get. But it really just kind of depends on how far I get. So, but yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff to move, to clean, to get things. Wow. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable how much stuff I've collected, you know. And I still stand by the statement that I am not a hoarder. I am an entrepreneur of collecting. Okay? And that was supposed to be one of my business names, by the way, is entrepreneur of collecting. So, I am not a hoarder. This is not shit. This is inventory. But anyways, yeah, I'm done early. I'm out of the storage units. Tomorrow, actually the next few days, I'm going to be over at the studio. I'm going to be getting that place cleaned up. I still have some more shelving to bring here and some more stuff, so I got to make a little bit of room here. I just wanted to empty the trailer so nothing gets rained on. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a ride for the end of the year. We're going to be all over the place. I may stay in Jacksonville. I may leave Jacksonville. You know, there's going to be a lot of crying. There's going to be excitement, screaming. Hell, there's probably going to be a couple of fights. All I can say, it's going to be entertaining. Well, for me, I don't know how much I'm going to get on video, but I'll get as much as I can. So on that note, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe. We're at 600 subscribers. We need 400 more, and then YouTube will finally give me $1. 4 years, over 1,000 videos, I still have not been paid $1, and they're making all this advertising on me. So come on, guys. Let me get a little piece of the pie. I don't even really care about the YouTube money, because I'm making my own money. But I just would like to get monetized for some bullshit. You know, just to say I'm a professional YouTuber. That's the only reason. Because until you're paid, you ain't a professional. So, but thank you very much for watching. Peace, love, money. I'm out.